Hey guys, it's Kayla, and I wanted to record a Q&A video, sort of, to put up just to kind of cover some of the questions that people might have about Playground42. I have 3 sheets of notes here that I'm going to go over, and I'm going to try to keep this as concise as possible. Full transparency, totally just recorded a version of this that was just all over the place and way too tangential, and we're gonna keep it. We're gonna pull it back in a little bit. So let me retry this. So Playground42, there's a little bit of background on us. I'm not gonna get into it here. There is a video, a little short tale on our social media that goes over that. If you have questions, if you want more background, if you whatever, just leave a comment under this, or you can shoot us an email at playground42llc@outlook.com. Wherever you're watching this, I will drop all of our links. So whether on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, all of our links are going to be in the place where you normally would find them. So, amenities that you can expect to see at Playground42. We are going to have fine and gross motor playground equipment. So that meaning we are going to have literally the big, wooden indoor playground equipment. I'm going to try to keep it as safe as possible. It's not going to be anything too outrageous. And then we are going to have, the plan is to have kind of 3 separate areas in the playground. So one section is going to, it's all going to be separated by half walls. One section is going to be for the parents. One section is going to be for ages 0 to 7. And then the other section is going to be ages 0 to 2. And when I say section, I mean those are like the main sections. There's still going to be bathrooms. I still want to have a nursing room. There's going to be an office. There's going to be other things. But as far as like the main areas, that's kind of what I'm planning right now. So fine gross motor playground equipment. There are going to be toys, like literally toys. I want to get like Magnus tiles and trains and cars and books, board games, all sorts of stuff. So I'm not going to go line by line on the list of things I want to get, but the big hitter there to mention, because I am going to get into some of the donations, what your donations are going to go towards, because if you didn't know, we did just launch our crowdfunding a few days ago. I want to be as transparent as possible with you guys on where those donations go. So playground equipment. The playground equipment, just that by itself, outside of all the other things that come with making a business, is $20,000 to $25,000. So we're asking for $50,000. This is what we're asking for in crowdfunding, because this is what I'm going to be asking for in a loan if I don't get enough through crowdfunding. So initially, those of you that have started a business, you probably know. SBA loans are tough because you need collateral. And it's just scary. I'm a homeowner. This is a sole member LLC, so this is me. I'm owner, operator, all of the things. I have a 2-year-old. I have a husband. I have another business. I have debts. I have things, the economy, you guys know. So I just want to be super clear with that up front. This is not some sort of huge, greedy corporation asking you for money when they already make buku bank and have other huge businesses they own. I own a very small, part-time web and graphic design company that I started last year. I made $2,000 on it last year. So this is me being fully transparent. I am a full-time stay-at-home mom. That is what I do. I am a stay-at-home mom. This Playground42 is really my dream project. I want this to be my full-time job. My other job, maybe keep it as a side hustle, maybe it'll fall off. I don't know. We'll see. It just depends on how this goes. But this is truly my dream. My dream is to make a difference in the community. I want something that is catered for parents, grandparents, caregivers, foster parents, whoever. People like me that have kids at home, that are looking for more things to do, that are stressed out when you go to an outdoor playground and your kids are all over the place and just it's not contained and you can't get stuff done and it's like hard. So that's kind of the point. Whether you're a work-at-home parent, stay-at-home parent, both, flexible schedule, or if you just go into the office, it doesn't matter. This is going to apply to everybody because we're still going to have outside business hours, regular work schedule. We're going to have time for everybody to be able to come out and enjoy the facility. So there's a lot of stuff I'm planning, and this is why I'm struggling to record this video, is because it's a lot to cover, honestly. It's a lot to cover. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. There's a lot of stuff I want to bring to the facility. There's a lot of things I'm working on. There's a lot of politics that go into starting a business. Like I said, I started my other business last year, but it's very different starting a business that is something that you do out of your house. I didn't have to go buy, I didn't have to sign a lease. I didn't have to get a facility. I didn't have to get equipment, really. I already had, a lot. I mean, the few things I've had to buy are like little things, like office supplies. We're not buying playground equipment. So just being fully transparent that it's me. So when I am asking you guys for donations, it's uncomfortable for me to ask. I honestly genuinely hate asking. Genuinely, I hate capitalism. I hate that everything requires money. I think it's so dumb. But just know that when I mention money and things that I need to start up this playground, anything that you donate is just less I'm asking for and my loan up front. So projections right now are that the startup costs are going to be around $50,000 total. And like I just said, half of that alone is just that wooden playground. So yeah. So it's a lot. It's a lot for one person to take on, which is, why I think it would be great if, it's for the community. If you guys want to help out, I understand if you can't. It's like a no pressure situation, but it would be really cool if we could kind of just pool together, even just a few bucks from everybody. Would be a lot if we get enough people to contribute. Honestly, genuinely, that'd be way less that I have to ask for when I go to ask for a loan. Okay, so now that I've already gone on my first tangent, we're going to have workstations for adults. So when I say that, I mean like desk. Like we're going to have separated desks, almost like cubicles, but low, like you're going to still be able to see what's going on around you, obviously, so you can keep an eye on your kids. We are going to have some workout equipment. Now, it's not going to be a gym. Not going to be up to that. Don't expect all that. But for those of you that are like, man, it'd be really nice if I had a treadmill or a stationary bike or some free weights or use some yoga mats. We want to do that. Yeah, I'll get into, again, I want to get on so many tangents. I have ADHD. I'm sorry. Okay, let's move on. We are going to have where you can bring your own snacks, drinks, whatever you need to work out, whatever. Bring what you need. Just know that you are liable for it. Just putting that out there. If you bring your laptop and it gets hurt somehow, you're gonna be liable for that, not us. Please. Outside of that, we will have some snacks and drinks for purchase there. It's gonna be like a self-service checkout thing. We will have free coffee. It's not gonna be it's gonna be a Keurig. We're having Keurig. We will have daily drop-in or quarterly or annual memberships, and they are going to be at affordable rates, so that you can hopefully enjoy the space on your budget. Adults are always free, so those costs are going to be for your kids. I don't have the rates off the top of my head, but they are very comparable to other local, honestly cheaper than some of the local things we do for kids, but like definitely comparable prices. Party rentals, so birthday parties or play dates or maybe like office events that are family friendly, or you name it. People that want to make a reservation, you get the entire facility. So you get the playground, you get the work area, you get the little kid playground, you get the bathrooms, you get the whatever, you get the whole place. So if you're like me and you don't love birthday parties for your kids that are around 10,000 other kids and germs, and you lost your kid in a sea of nasty ball pits with dirty band-aids, and you don't know where your kid went, and there was 10 other kids jumping on their head by the time you find them. If you're tired of seeing that kind of stuff when you go places, this is going to be for you. You're going to be able to get the whole place for you, your family, people you invite, and that is it. And for the amount of time that you invite. With that said, I don't know if that was one of my Q&A questions, but for the party reservations, we're not, it's just me, owner, operator, all the things for now. So with the party rentals, we're not going to have party packages, at least not in the beginning. So if you want a certain theme, cake, pizza, just do it yourself. Feel free to DoorDash. Feel free to whatever. If you need an extra pair of hands and I'm free, I am happy to help you too. I'm just saying that we're not going to do the whole package thing. So it's a design your own party. I truly don't care what you guys bring into the facility, as long as it's not like something wild and you're not like drinking in the facility or anything like that. Bring in whatever decorations, whatever you want. As long as you take it all back out and it doesn't damage anything, I'm good with it. Let's see. We are going to have perks for members. I don't want to get too in the weeds with that, but one of the major perks I do want to highlight is that we're going to have extended hours for members. So, like I said, we'll have the daily drop-ins, quarterly and annual memberships. And I will post those prices when we get closer to opening, because they are not set in stone right now and I don't have them memorized. But yeah, so again, because we're going to have the workout equipment in the facility, I'm even thinking as early as like 5 a.m. to be able to have members be able to come in if they want. So that if you want to get a morning workout routine in before you have to go into the office, you have that option. Or if you work obscure hours or whatever the case may be, if your kid woke up at 3 a.m. and you just want to get out of the house, you would have that option if you're a member. So yeah. And then we're going to have obviously like play dates, holiday events. I want a partnership with other local businesses that do all sorts of cool stuff, and I just want to have awesome events for you guys. There will be more information to come on that, but I mean, like for instance, be able to do like mommy and me yoga. I say mommy and me, dads are welcome too. I think that's just the trademark name I've always heard. But things like that, just to be able to have different events that you guys can come to. We're gonna have comfortable seating. It's not just gonna be like the desk and chairs. I want to have couches. I've even looked into like a massage chair, maybe. What do we think? I don't know. They're kind of expensive. I'm not saying it's off the table. We'll see. Safe and secure entry. Yeah, I'm not gonna get too in the weeds with that right now. Okay. Just know that random Joe Schmoes off the street aren't just gonna be able to walk in to use the bathroom or whatever. Only people that have paid can come in. And then, of course, parents can nurse babies wherever, whatever's comfortable for you. But as I just stopped nursing my son at 20 months, and so I understand people that want like a little bit more privacy. So I want to be able to have that private space for nursing parents that just want to kind of step away with their baby. With that, I do want to make it like a very comfortable like little nursing room. This is, again, in an ideal world. I hope I can make this happen. We don't have a location yet. But whether it's in the renovations or if we find a place that has the space already, I do want to have just that little private area for you with like a white noise machine. So if those of you that your kid only goes to sleep if you're nursing them to sleep, like you have that option too. So I just want to make it like as comfortable as possible for everybody. But again, feel free to nurse wherever. And if anybody has a problem with it, they will get kicked out. So just being very clear on that. Okay, so then getting into some of the frequently asked questions. Will you provide childcare? I can't remember if I already touched on this, but at this time, no, that's not feasible, again, because I am owner-operator. So it's just me. Sorry. It's not, we may do parents' night out, maybe like once a month. But this is, okay, so I want a lot of community input on this stuff. So it's hard for me to say, oh, the first Friday of every month or whatever. So this is going to be where you guys come in, because I want this to work with y'all's schedules, y'all's preferences. Whatever most people want is what we're going to try to go for. So I want to be able to occasionally, I think feasibly and legally, I could probably only do it once a month without having to go through all the hoops to register myself as a childcare facility, which is what I'm trying to avoid right now. But maybe once a month we can do something where we do a parents' night out, where for a couple hours we can have a certain number of slots open for a certain number of children. So if you want to come drop off your kids, we can maybe have like a movie night and have some snacks, or they can just play on the playground, whatever. If that's something that you'd be interested in volunteering for, talk to me. If you provide childcare or work for a company that provides childcare and you want to partner with us, please talk to me. I would love that. I don't want to have to hire childcare providers and register as a childcare providing facility. So I would love to just hire someone to do that, and then it's like a win-win. How is the playground going to be kept secure? So I'm just going to read my very brief overview on this, but just know that there's a lot going on behind the scenes with this. We're going to make it pretty top tier, to be honest. That's the goal, hopefully. And this is one thing that I don't want to be too stringent on as far as what I'm spending, because this is going to be a low manned facility. I'm not always going to be there. It is going to be under 24/7 surveillance. That surveillance is going to be saved in a cloud. We are looking into facial recognition technology. But I just want to be clear, because I am not always going to be there. There's not always going to be a staff member there, a lot like a 24/7 gym. If you guys have ever been to those, there are times where there's not staff there. It's going to be a very similar system. So we are working with a company. I'm looking into Brevo right now, and we are looking to set up a security system where the doors will remain locked and the facility will only be accessible to paying customers. Keyless entries will be issued upon payment and are non-transferable. We are setting that up so it's literally like you can't send a screenshot to a friend. It only works on your phone as the paying person. Playground42 will also be under 24/7 surveillance with plans to include facial recognition technology. I can talk about that more as that's more solidified, but that's kind of where we're at with that right now. What ages can Playground42 accommodate? So we're catering to 0 to 7, but I mean, anybody under 18 can get a membership. You are welcome to do that. However, all minors must be accompanied by an adult. That is my wish. So please don't just drop your kids off. We are not childcare providers. Minors need to have an adult with them. It is a family facility where you need to watch your kids. I don't really care if your kid is 16 and is okay at home by themselves. I would be more comfortable if you were there with them, because they're a minor and they may not know how to care for the facility like an adult would. That is just my personal preference. At this time, that may change, but right now, I just would appreciate if all minors can be there with an adult, please. Yes. So, next Q&A, FAQ. This is the Q&A. This is the FAQ. Okay, I'm tired. It's late. I mentioned I have 2 jobs and a kid and ADHD, and I'm fading. Fading out. I am very sleepy. How much staffing will you have? So yeah, thanks to our plans to implement the security system, self-service checkout for snacks and drinks, we're going to be minimally staffed. So this means that I may or may not be on site at various points throughout the day. I'm not necessarily going to have a set schedule. It may end up becoming somewhat predictable, but just know that I may or may not be there. But rest assured that the facility is under constant surveillance, and that the information to be able to contact me is going to be displayed very prominently, very obviously, all throughout the facility. There will be no questions about how to get in contact with me, and if I'm not there, I can be there, very quickly if I need to be. Obviously, if it's an emergency, please call 911. But there will be a lot of signage to get a hold of me. And then plans to increase staffing may occur as needed down the line. I did go on a whole tangent on this the last time I tried to record this, but I am going to refrain from that right now. But just know that we could be open to hiring staff down the line. Okay. Let's see. I covered some of this already. Let's see. Okay. So what is the expected opening date? It's a little tricky to answer right now. But I am aiming, we'll just say fall. I'm aiming for the fall of 2024, which is great because the weather's nice right now, so we can enjoy our summers, relax, whatever. And then by the time the weather starts getting colder and we're trying to find things to do again, spooky season will be here, and we can start doing fun stuff for our kids. So Yes. Let's see. Where will this business be located? Okay, so we've gotten this a couple times, and it's a little complicated, but I will let you guys know as soon as I have more information. Right now, we are looking into moving into the Xenia Market District, and I understand that that's a little out of the way. It's not too bad, but it is a little out of the way depending on where you live. I live in the Beaver Creek area personally, so it's like 15-ish minutes from where I'm at, maybe 20 on a bad day. But the reason why I'm looking at this location is because it would be so perfect as, okay, so if you don't know about the project, I would highly recommend that you look it up at xeniamarketdistrict.com. Or you can just Google the Xenia Market District renovation project and it should come right up. You can see some of the drawings of what they're planning to do. Think the green, but cooler, more chill, maybe a little bit more hipster. It's gonna have the turfy area, lawn games, fire pits. I can't remember if grills were on the list. Maybe grills, I don't remember. A stage. So that means they're gonna have music and events and things like that going on in the outdoor area. So it's gonna be like the green, but a little bit more outdoor chill type vibe. So I think that would be really cool because then in addition, especially for think birthday parties and stuff, you can reserve us. But then if you want to go outside too, you're gonna have both options right there. How cool would that be? So that's the dream. And like I said, go check out their website. It's hard for me to fully explain everything, but that would be the dream. If that doesn't work out though, then I am looking at either Beaver Creek or as close to Beaver Creek as possible. So pretty much near the base. Let's see. Okay, so hypothetical question here. If you're in the position where you're like, I have a small business and I want to donate, but if you've looked at our tiers, which I'm about to go over, if you looked at our tiers and you're like, well, what if a few friends and I with small businesses pool together enough money to cover a sponsorship tier? Can we still get our businesses advertised? Sure. Yeah, absolutely. So like I said before, this is a one-woman show. I'm owner, operator, all the things. I say we a lot, honestly, because my husband is behind the scenes doing a whole lot, but well, sort of. But really, this is my show. So I say we. When I say we, sometimes I mean me and the business. Sometimes I mean me, my husband, my kid. Honestly, my kid's gonna be with me pretty much every time I'm there too. So he's sort of like my. I don't know if I showed you guys this yet in this video. I don't know. Like I said, I'm re-recording this, so I got these shirts. I'm so excited. I've already bought so many things. Look at this. This is his little staff shirt, little Playground42. There's an adult one too, but it's obviously not cute. This is a 3T. Look at little CEO, Chief Exploration Officer. I'm so excited. He's gonna wear this sometimes when we go there. And then obviously there's I got some for me and the hubs too if he goes. Well, Playground42 staff. So if we're there, you guys can identify us. I might not always be wearing this when I'm there, but it's a nice thought. So yeah, I'm excited. But where was I going with this question? Wow, I really went on a tangent, you guys. I don't even know what just happened there. Long story short, yes, I am cool with that. So really for any of this stuff, if you guys have extenuating circumstances, if you have questions, if whatever, reach out to me. Let me know. Maybe we can work something out. So I'm about to get into the next thing, which is money. We are looking for donations. Like I said, hi, this is me behind it. A mom trying to make a facility that has all the things that I wish a facility had, especially when my son was smaller. I mean, still gonna be great now, but it's something I wish I could have taken advantage of a year ago. So it's just me trying to make what I think it would be the ideal facility for parents, grandparents, or caregivers of any kind. So I hate that it always comes down to money. Like I said before, I hate asking for money, but just know that everything I'm about to say is just to help the community as a whole, and it's going to be less money that I'm going to have to take out of for a loan, and it means that we would be able to open our doors hopefully a little bit sooner, get things going underway a lot faster, easier, without so many political hoops that we have to jump through. So yeah, let me just go ahead and sort of read my little, again, I have notes so that I'm not constantly on a tangent. So yeah, I said I know it always comes down to money, but this is a small business being run by one woman. And even small donations can make a difference if enough people can spare a few extra dollars. And all donations, like I said before, will go towards business startup costs and do make a difference to the community. And full transparency, I'm not even, in my projections, I don't even think I have me paying myself for like the first 6 months. So I'm just being super clear on that. Like, money that you guys give is going to the facility. It is going to help the facility, and therefore, thereby, ergo, ergon, help the community. I'm so sleep deprived. So yeah, like I said, why is this starting to feel like homework, you guys? I'm like getting a little delusional. Okay, so we are seeking $50,000 and funding to cover startup costs, which includes lease payments, the purchase of the playground equipment, which is again half of that cost, roughly. Renovation expenses, marketing, technology, furniture, toys, books, permits, licensing, legal, and other professional fees, insurance, and other necessary startup expenditures. Your contributions will directly support the creation of a vibrant indoor playground and co-working space for families in the greater Dayton area. So if you are able to help, I don't know why I have this in. I don't even need it. I'm not listening to anything. It's not like I can hear myself talking. So if you're able to contribute, we are going to have some free stuff for you. I want to make it worth your while as much as possible because I hate that I even have to ask. So the first thing that I'm doing, even if you don't donate, I decided the first week that we're open, it's just going to be free open play. I just want everybody to be able to come out and enjoy it, whether you gave $0 or multiple $1,000s. I want it to be open for you and your kids to come out and just enjoy the space, get to know it, get comfortable, and then from there you can decide if you want to sign up for a membership, open play, or if you just want to wait till, because we will occasionally have some free stuff. I want to do occasional free open play days. So yeah, so that's going to be the first thing. And then after that, we're going to have different tiers, starting at really the ones that you start getting like incentivized for are $50 and above. So anything below that is just like, obviously, and above that, but anything below that is genuinely just like my undying gratitude. Because like I said before, me asking for these donations is just less money that I have to take out of a loan, and it's less money that I would have to pay back with interest, and it would just be so cool since this is going to be like this really cool community venue of if we all built it together, I think that hopefully it would be everything that we want it to be and more. So yeah, so then starting, if you donate the $50 tier, you'll get 2 free open play sessions, and this is for you or a friend. So if you don't have, kids young enough, or, if you're not in the area, you can gift it to somebody in the area. If you don't know somebody in the area, let me know. I will put it out there for people that, like I said earlier, if there's people that can't afford to use this facility, you can gift it to them. I am happy. I will keep some sort of display up in the front of our facility. If we really are starting to stack up free things for people, I want people to be able to see it before they even come in the door. That like, hey, if you can't afford to come in here, we got you. Because at the end of the day, I want everybody to be able to enjoy the facility. So then the next tier would be the $100 tier, and with that, we would give you 5 free open play sessions, again, for you or a friend. All of these are going to come out with shout outs on social media too, so if you donate, we'll be like, hey girl, hey boy, thank you, we appreciate you, you're the best, we love you, all the things. After that, did I just do 100? I'm already losing track. I don't remember if I did the 50 or the 100. I think I did the 100, so 5 free open play sessions. So after that would be the 250, where you would get 9 free open play sessions for you or a friend. After that would be the $500 tier. All of this is going to be on our crowdfunding page as a sidebar, because I understand those of you that have to like see it to understand it, because same. But at the $500 tier, you would get a free annual membership for you or a friend, a whole year free. What? So if you know somebody that's constantly just looking for stuff to do, places to take their kids, or they're going to a different place, whatever the case, you can give it to them. Awesome holiday gift, Christmas gift, maybe by the time we open. You can start that year whenever you want, so just let us know. So Christmas gift, they can maybe start up after Christmas and have a full year. Let's see here. My ADHD is kicking again. That was the free annual membership. Okay, so after that, we're getting into the tiers that I assume mostly are going to be businessy donors. So I'm not going to get like too in the weeds with them, but just as an overview, and if you have more questions, I do have a sponsor packet I can get to you, and I have the crowdfunding page, and all of this again is going to be linked. So $1,000 tier would be a free annual membership for you or a friend. You would have your, if you want, your personal or business name displayed in our facility and our website as a thank you. And again, we give you that shout out on our social media. Yeah, I'm so sorry. After that would be our $5,000 tier, where you would get 2 free annual memberships for you and or a friend. You at this point, you would be hitting the sponsorship tier, so you would be getting sponsorship recognition for a designated area or activity within the facility, and then you would also have your business name displayed on our website and at the front of the store. Yes. And then tier 7, lifetime VIP playground partner, top tier. It's worth it. It's a big donation, $10,000, but if any businesses can do that, you would get 2 free lifetime, or people can do that, you would get 2 free lifetime memberships for you and or a friend. 2 free, lifetime, forever, free. You basically have the keys to the kingdom whenever you want. I mean, not whenever you want, during open hours, whenever you want, during open hours. Forever, as long as we're open. You would get the sponsorship recognition. You would have your name displayed again at the front of the store and on the website, and then shout out. I'm dying. My kid got me sick, so that's also on top of me being exhausted right now. And then I said looking for a perk that isn't here, especially under that last tier. Reach out, let's chat about it, and we can figure something out for you. So like I said, I will have all the links for you guys if you want to click, if you want to look into donating, and if you can't afford to donate, genuinely, this is like a no pressure situation. If it's out of your means, please don't donate. Just come enjoy the facility when you can. If you want to help us out, you can kind of spread the word, whether that's sharing. Maybe don't share a 33-minute video unless somebody really, well, it's gonna be longer than that by the time it goes up, but unless somebody is like really invested in all this background, but you could share, just our social medias or a little bit of information on any one of our posts to friend, family, somebody, your story, just to kind of get the word out there. I really appreciate it. I am trying to get the word out there. So like I said, we just started advertising. If you have any suggestions for anything, please let me know, because this is going to be community input. Please help as much as possible. Like I said, these are the plans right now. Nothing is necessarily fully 100% set in stone. This is just sort of what we have as a plan. And then if, we start getting a ton of feedback that, hey, we don't like this idea, how about this? Or, totally open to it. So just let me know. And I think that's gonna be it for this video. I appreciate, if you made it to this point in the video, then you're awesome. I don't know what to say. Please, leave your information, because I want to remember your name. When I say information, tell me your name. Tell me if you live in the Dayton area, let's get to know each other a little bit, because I would love to know who my first supporters are with this, because you're going to be the real MVPs as we get going, and hopefully as we start getting traction, like I am going to remember the people that were there in the very beginning, helping as we try to get our feet under us and all those things. So I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for listening to my rambling, and please have grace with me in the comments, because I'm hanging in there barely right now. Yeah, and I'll see you guys around.